All right. I didn't even do the countdown today because, I'm feeling a little on edge or a little like living on the edge. That's what I meant to say. So greetings and salutations. My name is Tish and welcome to the Artist Haven. In this live stream, stream slot, we're going to be doing Artapalooza, but tonight I wanted to just kind of play in some paint because this is what we do on Artapalooza. We help creators come out of their closets underneath their rocks and get on live stream and get conversing with each other and trying new product. And that's and trying new things. So that's what we're going to be. Um, it's kind of like I used to do the show called Experiments in Art, and I, I'd take just wacky ideas that I would have in my head and I would just do them live, and you got to see what happened. That's what the new Artapalooza is all about. It's about seeing new faces, or in this case, hands, and um, and seeing them try new product in a way that, in some way that they may not have thought of using it before, or they've never tried it before. They want to use it in their way of doing things. And so I have been collecting product for the last few months as it's been going on sale, or as I have a little extra money here and there. And that is why we're going to, for the first 6 months or so, I'm just gonna be shipping out product to people. And so that's kind of how it's going to work. If you're interested in being on Artapalooza, there is a link in the description um, on how to get more information. Fill out the form, and I will get to you shortly. And we'll figure it out, and we'll get this ball rolling. I need 4 people, not including myself, so that would be 3. I am also setting it up so if for some reason I can't do it, I have another like backup person that can take care of it. So, because life gets lifey, and I want you guys to be able to, enjoy the show every week. So, with that being said, let's get to the mono printing jelly plate. I haven't even primed this up yet. I haven't done anything to it. I'm going to move this guy because that's my thing here. Let me take off my headphones because I don't need it, because I thought I was going to hit the live button after I hit the countdown music, and it just didn't work out that way. So, anywho, sit back, enjoy a beverage, and that is what we're going to do tonight. So I got this little piece of texture mat because I'm in the studio, in Clara's studio, and it has glitter on it, but that's okay. That's neither here nor there. So I wanted to see if these are for fondant, and so I'm bringing in an element of my life from long ago, fondant and baking and stuff, and I used to use this to make another thing of latex lace, but it wasn't one like this. It was an actual lace one. So we're gonna see what happens. I need to get my sleeves rolled up, and I need to get my rings, at least these rings taken off. I can't get these rings off. I mean, I can, but it requires soap and water, and I'm gonna be lazy right now. So I need a piece of paper for off casting. So let me get a piece of paper for that purpose. Well, golly gee workhorse. It's just gonna be one of those days, I guess, where I think about getting things, and you ever have those days where you're like, okay, I need to do this, and this, and you get like halfway done with your list, and then something pulls you away. Okay, so we're gonna save that for another project because I like the little graph guy on there. He's kind of cool. All right, let's take the plastic off of this. Now this still has the paint that we were using last week. And I don't know why I'm so crooked all of a sudden. I didn't move this. So we're going to play around. Let's see. I had colors sitting out, I thought, but I guess not. What are you doing here? You're not supposed to be here. I've been reorganizing and cleaning and packing and doing all the things. So that's for one project. I thought I pulled out. Hang on. Why do these are both burnt sienna? Do burnt umber lights, burnt sienna. Those are nice browns and oranges. We'll do some gold, and we're going to use some carbon black. And actually, let's not use gold. Let's use bronze. Use gold for the project that I'll be working on tomorrow. And titanium white. There we go. That's not exactly what I had. I had the phthalo green, but that's on the other table, and I'm not going to go over there right now. Okay, so let's warm this up with doing just some. We're just going to do some pulls. Do a couple pulls, get it going, get it warmed up. I'm just going to put some black in the background. Let's see, I need to rethink my thoughts here. I have glue sticks flying all over the place. There we go. And I forgot to grab my bigger brayer. See? I've made 14,000 trips down the stairs in the last week. And you'd think I'd remember one of those times to grab my bigger brayer. But it's all good. So what we're going to do is we're going to prime this up a little bit. I'm just spreading out. I'm sorry, it's going to take a minute because I got this. It's like going to England in a rowboat. Just want to make sure it's even so we get a nice pull. And I'm not going to brayer off my roller because I'm going to use that in a minute. I'm going to move that out of the way. Move that out of the way. Grab our piece of paper. I got this, found this paper, and I want to use it on a pole to see how it works. It's nice, smooth paper. It's also a heavier weight than just regular copy paper. So massage it out. There we go. There's an air bubble underneath there. I don't know if that's in the jelly plate or if that's in my paper. So we're just going to let it go. I'm going to give this a pull. Okay, well, we're already getting it pulling off, so I let it sit a little too long. So I was going to flip it over. Let's flip it over, maybe. Maybe. There we go. If you start getting it, oh, that looks really cool. If we can get that to pull, check that out. If we can get that to pull all in one piece. Yeah, let it sit too long. That's okay. I find that if you're getting pulls that pull the paper, if you pull the plate off the paper versus the paper off the plate, it doesn't rip, but it's ripping. So let's try it this direction, and it's ripping again. And this is why we do live streams, because when people do all kinds of little fancy schmancy thing, some of that, I'm just going to roll with it. Because this is what happens. This is real life, yo. This is what happens. This is real life. But that's really cool. I'm going to save that little tidbit. Let's see what we can pull off of here. So sometimes you can coerce it. But I was just getting frustrated. And that's what happens to a lot of us. We get frustrated. We get depressed. We get all those feelings. And sometimes you just gotta roll with it and rip that paper. Because you know what? It's paper. It's not like, you're hurting anybody other than, maybe your pocketbook a little bit because you just spent money on that paper. But it's all good. Do your thing. Like your freak flag fly. So this is what we do. We just kind of gently pull it up and pray to the art gods that, it releases from the jelly plate. So we don't have a whole bunch of cleanup to do. I'm just going to finish pulling from this side. There we go. I'm going to let this rip. Oh my gosh. I'm grateful I got it to pull at least somewhat cool because this is really cool just by itself. Okay. See, this is the challenge of nano printing, is knowing. And this is a brand new plate too. I probably wouldn't have had this problem with my other plate. But I had this problem with my other plate when I first got my other plate. So maybe it's, oh my gosh, this is so pretty. I'm grateful I got this to come up. Let's get some of that to come up too. There we go. I will use this in something, even if it's being testy. There we go. Because that is really cool. Let's see if we can get this. I know it's off camera. I'm sorry. It's just at a right angle right now. There we go. See? Look at that. Would be really pretty in collage. And this will be really pretty in collage. So I'm not going to worry about the not pretty bits. Because you know what? We're human too. We don't have pretty bits all the time. So, art imitates life. And look at that over there. Because it's already dry. Because Tish talked too much. And rolled too much. And, this is what happens when Tish gets the gift of gab. All right, let's, come on, work with me. I forgot to turn my notifications off. I apologize. I'm usually more on the Johnny on the spot. But we're going to leave most of this paper here because I just want to, like this piece was, but I'm just going to leave it. Oh, we got this guy here. There we go. I just usually leave it, and then that way, it'll get pulled up eventually. It's just really light, thin paper. It's not a big deal. So let's take some of this burnt umber. We're gonna put some bronze in there and some white, and we're just gonna leave the black that's on the roller. And then I'm going to put a little bit of this in there. We're just going to kind of roll with it. I need to shake it up. And then we'll do another pull. This time we won't let it sit so long. And I have to shake it up again. There we go. Drippity drip drips. And then we're going to take and just blend this in. That's so pretty. Okay, this one I'm going to brayer off. I'm going to roll some of this back. And then you know what I'm going to do? I am going to do something I don't normally do. I am going to create texture with my brayer. As you can see, and they're starting to get cells in there too. But I just wanted to break it up a little bit. All right, let's get a fresh piece of paper. And we're going to lay it down right on the edge right there. Boop. And we'll do this one fairly quickly. We'll just make it stick. Give it a good rub. And then we're going to pull it. Yeah, that was quick because this is already starting to really tug. That was really quick. So you can see I got some pull right there. That's okay. That can be covered up with another layer. So that turned out pretty cool. And then we'll use that as a base layer for something. Let's do a little bit of black. Need another piece of paper. And do a little bit of black. And oh, here's my phthalo green. I was wondering where it went. It was for the other project. It's sitting right in front of me the whole time. Story of my life. Okay, before we brayer that out, let's get another piece of paper. So I keep forgetting this is copy paper. This is not Yupo paper. This is not, although I could probably, if I really wanted to clean this thing off, I could probably use some Yupo paper. Okay, since I already have curly grooves in the background in this, I'm going to do this as the last pull, and then hopefully we'll have a good solid something to build off of. Okay, off spray really quick, just a little bit. Okay, that's gotta be good enough. All right, here we go. Yeah, that's super quick. Oh, this is gonna be super cool. Opa. Oh, see, it's already starting to do. This is because it's a new. I'm gonna grab a piece of Yupo paper because it's really starting to annoy me. So the reason why I pull Yupo paper is because it doesn't. It's plastic. It's like plastic on plastic. See, it's already starting to pull again right here. So we're gonna go. I'm a little disappointed right now. But like I said, it's a live stream. We're just going to roll with it. And you can hear it ripping. Okay. There we go. I'm a little disappointed because that turned out really cool. But there's still really cool stuff right here. So we're going to work with it. We're going to work with it. So we're going to leave this down. But we're going to break it up a little bit. So, and you're probably thinking, well, peel it off the paint. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm not going to sit here and pick this off my plate. That's just not going to happen. I am a lazy artist. What can I say? All right, we're going to do this side. And we're going to grab, I got a piece of Yupo paper right here. All right, one more try. Damn it, all the hell. Okay, what colors do we want? Let's do some phthalo blue, phthalo green. And today. And copper or bronze. Why do I always say copper? I mean bronze. I don't think I have copper. I think between Clara and Clara has probably twice as much of this stuff as I do. But mine was just limitations by what I could buy at Michael's. Because I don't like ordering wet paint, like this kind of paint. I don't mind buying like solid bricks of color, like watercolor, when they come in the squares and stuff. Or if I know, like Amazon, I won't order this stuff off of. Michael's, I won't order this stuff off of. If it's someone like a mom and pop type place, like Joggles, I will order the crap out of it because I know that they package well. All right. You know what we're going to do? We're going to just try this because I'm getting impatient. Imagine that, me being impatient. And I think this texture, this thing will go really well with the colors and what I got rolled out here. So we're just going to go one more this way. And we're going to use Yupo paper anyway. Oh yeah, this is really pretty. Okay, so I'm going to put the texture down in this corner. I'm going to lay this out. Just like so. And it should, in theory, I'm going to put this over the top so I don't. In theory, they should work like a big rubber stamp. That's why, because these mats come 12 by 12 or 12 by, like full sheet, I think 18 by 24 or something. So you could cut them into pieces and use them for your own applications depending on what it is. So this is one that was just found on Amazon and Clara already had it cut. Oh my goodness, that's so pretty. Let's see if we can get it to transfer onto this guy. Put it on the floor. Hopefully smog doesn't come up. There we go. I'm going to lay that down there. I'm using my foot, but I want to get this pulled up. Actually, let's put some black down. This is carbon black. I kind of like carbon black versus bone black because bone black has more, I don't know, it's more of a gray than a black, in my opinion. All right, I'm just going to put some black down here just so it has something to contrast against. We'll see if it actually works because I've never done this on here and I couldn't find anybody that has, but that doesn't mean it doesn't exist because YouTube is a big, gnarly place. So if this does work, I'm going to have a conversation with Clara because she's got a wood grain one that I want to play with so bad, but I didn't know how I'd use it. All right, Yupo paper to the rescue. So we can go a little harder with this because it doesn't, well, it'll still rip. It just won't peel off like the other stuff does. And these I usually flip as well. So there we go. Hey, it's going to pull up by itself. How do you like that? Okay. Nothing on that one. I'm trying to see. Oh yeah, there's some faint stuff. I shouldn't have put the black down. All right, let's try this again. That's really cool. Let's put it right here. Oh. Got a Tish here. There we go. Let's put it right here because I think the other one was right there. So that way if this does come through, and I'm just going to put some iridescent bronze on here because I know that will pull better. And it won't fill in as much. Actually, there we go. That's really cool too. Let's put that down. There we go. There, I just kind of stomped it down. Okay, this is still a little sticky. I wonder. Let's try it. Just with regular paper. Really lightly, really quick. Okay, so there is some stamp. You can see so it's working. We just got to find the method. There's the swirls. I can see the swirls. Okay, so I see the swirls. Let's put some bronze down. And just a little bit. There we go. Maybe that's what I did wrong. Maybe I did too dark of colors. And bronze is more just kind of painterly looking. But bronze is a little bit more transparent or translucent or whatever word you want to use, I guess. Okay. Let's try. This is the Yupo paper. Yes. Let's try this again. Let's do it this way though. All right, we're gonna let this sit for a minute. I'm gonna give it a nice massage. I'm gonna have a beverage, drink of my beverage here. Hi, Andrew. Good to see you. Just give it a nice gentle massage. I have this joke where it's like, at least buy me dinner first, you know. And like, I didn't buy it dinner though. I shouldn't really give it a massage. Or it didn't buy me dinner. There we go. The thing with putting plastic on, well, jelly, I guess, is it doesn't dry real fast because you're putting two pieces of plastic together. Where is the paint, water, and the paint supposed to go? But because this is such a thin layer, sometimes it works. Sometimes it doesn't. But I've also like put this down and then left it for like a day and then came back and peeled it later. So this is my lazy way of cleaning off my mats, my panels. Oh, see, yeah, there we go. There we go. You can see the oh, that looks so cool. So, okay. So first layer needs to be okay. Or no, top layer. Okay. That's cool. That's really cool. I love this. How this kind of integrates to each other. See, there's that white because it pulled off on here. All right, let's see what else we get. Let's do the same thing. I'm not going to kind of consistently rub. I'm just going to kind of spot rub. Oh, see, now that's starting to look really cool. It didn't pull up the things so much. There's still some here. I'm really impressed with this here. But yeah, see, it's starting to pull the color back down. Oh, there it is. It's on this. It's on this side. I don't know. We get it on the get it on the thing. Oh yeah. See. All right. I need to do something with this. Let me put a wee bit of black down, like a drop and a drop and a drop. Just a wee bit. Because I want it to pull. I want to see something. I just want it really light. And then I'm going to take and put a whole layer of probably phthalo blue and green down again. After I'm going to use the matte kind of in different spaces. And then I'm going to take another piece of Yupo paper and I'm going to lay it down and we're going to leave it overnight and just let it do its thing. And we'll see. And I'll post pictures on the community tab. I got to get better at using Facebook, but y'all, Facebook still gives me all kinds of quivers. Like not good quivers either. There we go. It didn't really pull that as much as I thought it would. I can come back and fix that. I just don't like how white that is. This isn't so bad. That doesn't bother me, but that's like white. I can come back in with some inks and splatter it and do the thing. That looks really cool. Yep. I like it. Okay. So let's do. Oh, let me show you how this turned out. I want to show you real quick. So this is the off casting from the my brain is not firing today. It has actually been firing all day today. That's probably why I'm tired. The offcast from the impression mat. So it's like a rubber stamp. I mean, look how that's like really clear. So you could use this as a background. It's got some texture to it, but that's what I'm going for, is trying to build the texture in a different way. And you can see it's kind of doing it here. You can see that maybe. Camera's getting blown out because white is the worst color ever. Actually, it's not a color, but we won't go there. Okay, so let's do phthalo blue, which is like, if I had to choose a blue, I think phthalo blue is my favorite. A lot of people like Prussian blue. No shade to people who like Prussian blue. I just like phthalo because it has a little bit of that green to it. And then, you know, phthalo green, which has a little bit of blue to it. Because they're both awesome. And we're going to use some burnt umber in here, I think. Yep. Burnt umber light. But the other reason why I don't want to order these online and get them is because these are very expensive paints. But you only need like I have 20 drops on here. So this is a 4-ounce bottle. I mean, I have a 4-ounce bottle of green gold that I've had for like 3 years. And I used it all the time for a while because I love that color. I still love that color. I just haven't used it in a while. Because there's a time and a place for green gold. And that place is coming up pretty soon. I've got all these projects in my head. And I just need to get my things sorted, and then once they're sorted, then we'll be able to sit down. Why is there so many cool little graphs? I want to use those on something else. Okay, there you go. And the trials and tribulations of being an artist. Okay, so let's put the map, like, actually let's start it on this corner because it might be easier. Now, I don't know if these are a continuous match. I'm not going to worry about it because there we go. And then we're going to take this like that. So it's kind of, like I said, it's kind of like a big rubber stamp. I wonder if my secret ingredient would actually work for this, because I have an idea. Yes, I know. I'm full of ideas. Some of them good, some of them bad. Just depends on who I'm talking to, I guess. Okay, there's that. And then we're going to lay. This isn't exactly square. Let's see. Let's figure out square. So to figure out square, that's what you do. Oh, hang on. I lost my train of thought. So it goes down this way. Yeah, right there is good enough. It's close enough. It's not quite, like I said, it's not quite square. But I wanted this kind of feel to it, so it gave it that kind of feel, you know? I'm all about the feels today, I'm telling you. It's been a that kind of feels kind of day. All right, let's put this back down on another piece of paper. There we go. And that was just regular paper that I was putting that down on. All right, now, do we get another piece of Yupo? And we're going to put, this time I think I'll get the silver out. Or maybe the gold. I'll put the gold down. Decisions. Where do I want to take this? I'm wondering, you know what? I know exactly what I want to use. I'm going to use the quinacridone nickel azo gold, which is no longer available. And I only use it when I really want to have something really be cool. And I need to go get another piece of Yupo. I'll be right back. It should be right here. Ugh. Oop. Okay. You need to move, please. Thank you. It's like I'm dead to you. So it falls over. All right. So Yupo paper, for those of you who don't know, it is synthetic watercolor paper. It is made basically from plastic. So it doesn't, when you pull on it, it doesn't shred like the other paper did. But the other problem is, like I said before, is you're putting two pieces of plastic together. And anybody who's done any kind of repair work knows that you can't glue two pieces of plastic together. It has some kind of way to eat the plastic down. I mean, you can. You know, you can try. But I have had success with certain bonding things, making it work. Okay, so this is my glue. And I only use him when I really, really need him. Because he no longer exists. And I'm hoping and praying that within my lifetime that we'll bring him back. Because I don't know why they took him away. I mean, I do, but I think it's lame. It's like, you can find other things. Come on. All right, so we're going to put this down. I'm going to make it nice and sticky. Because sticky is fun. You can hear my brayer. See how much I didn't pull up? There's not hardly anything on there. And then I need my Yupo paper. All right. And I'm just going to give this a nice gentle rub. And then I'm going to probably bid you adieu. Because I need to go play some car soccer. Because I have been finding, I'm going to tell you, people always go, oh, you should play video games, you're rotting your brain. No, I may be rotting my brain. Not really. But I feel amazing. And I have not had the best of luck using just like a exercise ball or whatever and what have you. So handling the controllers and moving my fingers and all the things that you need to do in this game has just really helped. And plus I've met some cool people along the way and get to play with other friends that I know, you know, in real life. And but tomorrow night we'll on Tony's channel playing Baldur's Gate. So if you're into that, pop on over. I am going to be done rubbing this for right now. We're going to let this sit. I will peel it off tomorrow morning. Well, probably, tomorrow afternoon. No, tomorrow evening. So it'll probably be 24 hours just sitting here like this. And I just want to see, yep, if it's even sticking. And it is. Yeah, the edges don't stick very well, but it's, I don't spend a lot of time focusing on the edges. If you don't play them all day, I could play it all day. That's my problem. I could play video games all day. Like Skyrim, I was also very depressed and in mourning for a friend of mine, but I literally played for 12 days straight. I got up, I played, I went to work, I played, I slept, I played. That's all I did. I had to process. I couldn't even art. That's how sad I was. I couldn't even art. And if I can't art, then there's something wrong. All right, we'll see how this works. I might not have put enough paint on there. And that, my friends, is saying something because I am usually like a bull in a china shop when it comes to paint. But I wanted to be very careful what I was doing. All right, so another thing that can work too is acetate sheets, and we're gonna play around with those too, because I love playing with stuff. Anyway, have a great night. Remember, be kind to one another. Peace, love, and happiness.